Hello everyone, my name is Celine Anggreni. I am a senior student at Universitas Gadjah Mada and I major in English Literature. I'm also currently an IISMA awardee at Korea University. As you can see here in my background, I'm currently at the main campus area of Korea University. Korea University is known as one of the most prestigious universities here in South Korea and is also part of the Sky Universities. Korea University also ranked number 69th on the QS World Top Universities in 2021. After almost 4 months of being here in Seoul, I still find it hard to believe that I'm actually here. I've dreamt of going on an exchange program for so long, but I've never thought that it would truly happen. I first heard about this IISMA program through an online socialization held by the head of my department, as he introduced several programs within Campus Merdeka, which is a program offered by the Indonesian Ministry of Education, Culture, Research and Technology. After the socialization, IISMA immediately caught my interest. However, with the pandemic happening and me being in my final year, I found it hard to believe that I can actually apply for an exchange program. It took some encouragement from one of my lecturers as well as the blessings from my parents for me to finally take this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I remember that the application period was quite hectic as I had to rush to prepare all the required documents on time, including getting a TOEFL ITP score. I think the most difficult process during the application period was that I was also juggling my time to work on my undergraduate thesis proposal. However, I was determined to get into this program no matter how difficult and competitive it would be. Prior to the interview, I would practice for the interview with my friends through an online meeting platform. They would give me critiques on the things that I should improve, especially on the things that I should showcase more during the interview. When the interview day came, I was really nervous, but I was also really excited to finally get through this stage. And during that day, I was thankfully able to go through the interview smoothly, and I immediately felt a huge sense of relief afterwards. After the interview stage ended, we needed to wait for a few more weeks until the announcement. And when the announcement day came, my friends and I were really nervous, and we were really curious about what our results would be. When the clock struck at 10 p.m., I immediately opened the IISMA website and I closed my eyes as I was so scared of the result, and I prayed to God. And then when I finally clicked the button, it showed like a green line and then a line saying that I was nominated as an IISMA awardee to Korea University. And when I saw that, I immediately shrieked and screamed, and I immediately ran to my parents' room and was screaming in joy. Unfortunately, the pandemic situation in Indonesia as well as South Korea was getting worse with the increasing number of cases each day. My fellow awardees from KU and I suddenly got deferred to the spring semester, not knowing exactly if we were able to depart to South Korea. After a few months of uncertainty, the South Korean government finally opened the application for the student visa. We started to prepare for our student visa application and then packed all the things that we needed to bring here to South Korea. All 50 of us finally met each other at the airport on our departure day, which was February 14th, ready for our journey together for the next 4 months. After our arrival at the airport in South Korea, we needed to get into quarantine for 7 days. After we finished quarantine, we headed immediately to our dormitory, our new home for the next months ahead. I think once I arrived here in South Korea, I already noticed several cultural differences between South Korea and Indonesia. The first thing that I noticed was that in Indonesia, it is quite common and normal to see people from different cultural backgrounds or ethnic groups in our everyday lives, while here in South Korea, most of the people that I see every day are Koreans, as Korea is a homogeneous country. However, nowadays, South Korea has started to become a more multicultural society with the increasing number of international migration. Korea is also known for its collectivism, as seen in how they value their community and harmony. They often would hang out with their colleagues and friends after work and school and get dinner or even drink together. This is quite the opposite in Indonesia, as we tend to go straight to home after work and school. This semester at KU, I am taking 3 interdisciplinary courses, which are Contemporary Korea, Principles of Economics 1, and Cross-Cultural Communication in English. The course registration here at KU was very difficult and competitive, and I was not able to get the actual courses that I wanted. However, I feel grateful with the courses I got, as I was able to learn new and insightful knowledge from my courses, which are contemporary issues in South Korea, the economy system, and cross-cultural communication with people from various cultural backgrounds. I personally feel that the lecture practice here is quite different, especially because all of the courses are held fully in English, whereas back in my home university, even though my major is English, several classes were also still mixed with Bahasa Indonesia. I also needed to adjust to the examination style here at KU because I am pretty much used to the take-home essay type of exam, while here I needed to do examination which include answering multiple questions and also essay. Here at KU, I also joined 2 after-class activities, which are language exchange program as well as KUBA, which stands for Korea University Buddy Assistance. And in these 2 programs, I was able to culturally engage with fellow local and international students. With my fellow IISMA awardees, we had the opportunity to celebrate Kartini Day together by doing a social experiment to 4 different popular areas here at Seoul. We were also able to participate in the International Student Festival here at KU, where we were able to get Indonesia to the first place. I think one of the most memorable experience of being part of the IISMA awardees is the experience to be able to meet various people from different cultural backgrounds and learn more about their culture, as well as being able to share my own cultural knowledge about Indonesia. I also feel very grateful for the opportunity to experience a new learning environment at a top global university and gain insightful knowledge from my courses. I am officially IISMA biased because IISMA has given me this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity where I can learn various interdisciplinary courses and engage in a global cultural exchange with fellow international students here at Korea University. Be bold to go abroad.